Hello everyone, I'm RiverFox and welcome to the channel. Now yesterday we did get the Fortnite Season 4 update in Battle Royale, and we weren't expecting any kind of update for Save the World because they have already told us in the past that Save the World is on a different schedule to Battle Royale, and so our new season in Save the World isn't due until around about the 4th of September. And even yesterday we didn't get any patch notes or home base status report or anything relating to Save the World in any way, so we didn't think any changes had been made. But actually we did get a change to Fortnite yesterday, and it is one that I think a large percentage of the community are not happy about, and you may probably know what I'm on about. It is relating to the power level. Now, ever since yesterday's update, our Fortnite Save the World power level has changed. Some people, it has been a good change and their power level has increased. And for a lot of us, and especially the end game content, players with power level 131, our power level has gone down. And according to the Epic Games Fortnite Save the World development team, this is the reason why. Says, hey everyone, we made some adjustments to power levels to support promoted survivors and corrected some bugs associated with how it was being calculated. The new power levels should be a more accurate measure of what content is appropriate for the fort stats. The actual game difficulty, fort stats and the health and shield of the husks haven't changed, just the rating displayed in the UI. Most of the shifts were relatively small, resulting in a slight increase or decrease in power level. Now, this was in response to countless comments over on Reddit. And some of them I am going to pop up on the screen for you now as we are talking, because they state in here that it was a slight increase or decrease. Now, I've seen quite a few comments there of some people who have gone down more than 5 power levels since this change, and they are stating that it is just a visual thing. It is not going to make any change to your actual physical power or affect any damage that you will do, but it is going to be a slight increase or decrease. And yet there are some players there with more than 5 power levels lower than they were before this update, and I can't see how this is just a visual effect. Now, I do have some other comments here as well, which have been responses to some of the messages on the Reddit posts. And these are by Magst, which is one of the Save the World development team. And is also noted here, husk ratings above 140 were also dramatically increased. The old ratings were a basic linear sequence, but didn't map to the exponentially increasing power level of the husks. The new ratings better reflect their relative power. Note that this is also just a visual UI change. Their health damage was not modified. And again, this doesn't really make too much sense, because they're saying that they've adjusted the ratings of the husks themselves, and their ratings have increased, some of them quite dramatically, especially in Twine Peaks, later SSDs, and definitely endurances, power level 140 missions. The power level that is showing for those husks has dramatically increased, and yet majority of the player base, their power level is showing as dramatically decreased. So in other words, to me it looks like they are making a much bigger gap between your power level and the husk power level that you will be attacking. Although they do state that they say it is just a visual thing. Now, the last thing that I do want to fetch up here with you, another comment by Magst. The intended cap for level 50 survivors was 130. The old formula wasn't accounting for certain sources of fort and allowed people to go slightly above 130 as a result. The new cap you can reach with promotional level 60 survivors is 145. So from this comment alone, they are basically stating that anybody who was above power level 130 for the last 3 years of Fortnite Save the World being a active playing game should never have been a power level 131. And I find this extremely hard to believe that in 3 years not a single Fortnite employee has ever realized that there are players out there with a power level higher than they state should be a physical power level. So I don't know, you guys can make your own sort of assumptions on it, your own theories, but for me personally, I just personally feel that this is an absolute, I can't even say the words I want to say. This is an absolute blatant kick in the teeth for any high level player in Fortnite Save the World, to basically say the one main thing that almost every player has been aiming and working towards was never meant to have been in the game, and yet it's been there for almost 3 years. Just goes beyond beggars belief. But as I say, you're all welcome to your own opinions on it. So I don't know. I do not know what to make of the recent change that they have made. Yes, they say it is just physical on the screen difference in power level, but for me it is that thought that I have been working towards power level 131 for the entire time I've been playing Fortnite Save the World. I only reached there probably about 6 months ago because of just literally 1 or 2 survivors that I was waiting to get the right ones. So it was a massive grind. And now we have got the ventures in the game, which again is a phenomenal grind and a really annoying grind. Which I do want to just add as well, with the current state of the new venture zone, and yes, you can get your survivor superchargers from them, you can increase your power level, and as Mag said there, you can even go up as far as power level 145. But in the current rate of rewards that you will get from getting to power level 50 in ventures each season, at this rate is probably going to take you around about 4 years to actually get to power level 145, which for me is a no-go. There's no way I can grind ventures 5 different seasons a year for 4 years just to go up 15 power levels. Not gonna happen. But that is my opinions. That is just my personal opinions. But at least hopefully now you will understand why your power level has gone up or gone down. If it has gone up, brilliant. You can now go into some of those higher missions which you may not have been able to go into before. If it has gone down, like some of the comments I have seen over on Reddit, then you may have been in Twine Peaks, but you won't be after this. Let me know your views in the comments down below. I'm interested to talk and discuss with anybody their feelings on this issue. But I hope you enjoy, and as always, don't forget, hit that like if you enjoyed, smash a subscribe, turn the notification bell on Use code RiverFox if you haven't already. Make sure you check out my Twitch, where I do stream quite regularly now over there. And until the next time, have a lovely day and stay safe, my friends.